your #1 news team covering the North. The Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Welcome back. We now go to our Everyday Hero segment. Tonight we salute two heroes, a married couple that is taking up the task of becoming mentors to young men in the inner city community, as well as providers for those in need throughout the island. It was a ministry birthed some 13 years ago. What started as just a basketball tournament for inner city young men developed into the Reach Out Youth Organization, an organization that mentors young men, feeds those in need throughout the length and breadth of the island, and a ministry of love that has saved hundreds of men from jail and even the grave. Dudley and Katie Sade say they simply have a love for their community, specifically children.
What I consider a success story is if a young man don't go to prison and he's not 6 feet. And there's countless young men always, stopping me and say, "Hey, Dudley, when you did those tournaments, I remember that you helped me." And it's like so many of those young boys always stopping and saying, "Thank you. We really appreciate you." And that's touching because when you do it from your heart, you're not looking for no reward. But to see those young boys, just stop by and say, "Thanks, Dudley, for what you did." And I think my success story, it couldn't happen without Mr. Terry Goldsmith, Derek Isaac, and Mr. Moon McPhee, because back in the 80s, they were the persons who instilled in me. And today that I'm giving back to my community.
After being shot some years ago, Dudley knew it was time to change his life, and now he acts as a medium to help save other young men. He says what keeps him going is seeing his mentees succeed in life, noting that many have grown to become positive members of society.
What keeps me too is to see the smile. When you hear a mother of 6 or 8 say, "Dudley, I'm hungry." A mother 8 or 6 say, "I'm hungry, I need something to eat," and you're able to provide that for them. When you see a mother say, "Hey, I'm ready to commit suicide, but I need someone to talk to," and I think that's what keeps me going. When I could help, we had an opportunity to give groceries from West End to High Rock and all through the Lantern Brothers Island during COVID-19. And I have a different appreciation of giving. When you have a chance to go in their homes, to see a blind person saying, "Hey, I need you." Someone in a wheelchair saying, "I need you." And I don't think people realize the amount of work that comes in when you have an organization.
Dudley says that this work would not be complete without his wife. While she may not always be in the public eye, Katie Sade is always by his side, making sure the work gets done. She says she grew up watching her parents give back to anyone in need, and being the mother hen of Reach Out came naturally.
Helping people and feeding people kind of came natural because of that. All of my life I grew up with other people around, with seeing my parents assist other people, so it kind of came easy for me to do. I am like a mother hen, so when I see them do well, I'm proud, just as proud as a mother as I am of my own children. Some of these boys have been with us since they were like 9 years old. They're all young men now. And to see them successful in life, it gives our hearts joy.
The couple say they are humbled to receive their flowers while they are still alive, and they are grateful to everyone throughout the community that helped them to keep the organization going.
We just love helping people. I think that part of us people don't really realize. She loved to do it, and I also just love helping people. And the hardest thing for me is when I can't help.
I don't think we're heroes. We're just two people who care about our community. We care about children.
Dudley says he hopes to create a long-lasting legacy, one where persons know that Reach Out Youth Organization is a place that they can always turn to in a time of need. He is also encouraging other young men to do the same.
When you do it, it's almost like a 24-hour job. You take on the personality of, the pain that you see from the young men. And I think that's the reason why a lot of people start and they stop. But I just want to let any young person or man who wants to do this, if God called you to do it, He will make the provision for you. And that's my message out to all the young men who wants to do it.
And as we continue to honor everyday heroes, we salute Dudley and Katie Sade, a couple that has become mother hen, dad, mentor, and providers for those in need. And don't go away, our Facebook friend of the day is up next.